Hi everyone. So it seems our dear friend Mercury is stationing direct today, and it marks the end of our journey together. But of course, by no means does it mark the end of the work that you have begun, the healing that you have received, the insights that you may have gained. The healing journey continues. I believe that healing is simply another word for journeying through life, because life is a healing journey. So there is no destination for us to reach. Although it is really nice to have markers through our lives to reflect on how far we've come as well. So this may be a good time for you to reflect on the last 3 weeks and you know, taking note of where you've come from and where you are at today. It may not be as grand a change as you want it to be, but sometimes it is in the subtle shifts that will create big changes eventually. So I hope that you have enjoyed our time together. I often say that Mercury retrograde is nothing to be fearful of, and these healing programs are, I guess, my contribution towards shifting that idea that, you know, things always go wrong during Mercury retrograde. And if that is the case, then really it's about looking at what has gone wrong and what message the universe is actually trying to send you. It's not trying to punish you. Mercury is not doing anything evil. It is simply a reminder for us to switch off from the external during this time, because that's what Mercury retrograde is all about. Mercury is the mind, it's the intellect. And when it's in retrograde, it's inviting us to go inwards, to dive deeper into our subconscious. And it offers us that opportunity 3 times a year. And there is, if you're willing, there is always something to be learnt during this time. So I hope it has served you well, and I hope that you have gained an insight that you can work with between now and the next Mercury retrograde, which I think is in February of next year, if not sometime early into 2020. So the theme for these last 3 weeks has been around opening to receive. It's around opening ourselves up to invite in. It can be in a physical form. It can be in the form of, you know, compliments, gifts, love, help. And it can also be in a more subtle form, in an energetic form of receiving guidance, of receiving wisdom, intuition, creativity. There's so much that is around the flow of energy and keeping that flow of energy, the incoming and the outgoing. That's what opening up to giving and receiving is all about. And in the last week, one of the embodiment practices that I invited you to undertake is allowing yourself to open, to give more generously. Because if we are giving in a way that restricts the flow, as in if we're giving in order to receive, or we're giving with condition, then we would be also receive with condition, with restrictions. So how do we give boundlessly so that we can then receive boundlessly as well? And as a parting exercise, I want to invite you to allow yourself to truly be in the moment as you are receiving. So what does that mean? That means that you are present to the act of receiving, rather than rushing it to go, oh, okay, here we go, I've ticked the box, I've received. But rather actually allowing the whatever is incoming to truly land. And it may be, you may feel it physically, you may feel that sensation in your body, or it may simply be just closing your eyes and allowing yourself to receive that compliment and letting it land within your being. And when you receive a gift, there's energy that comes with that. It's not just about the physical gift that you receive. So allowing you to truly open to receive that gift, the lending hand, the compliment, love being sent your way, a kind thought, gesture, and allowing it to truly integrate with your being. So allowing that energy in rather than just a simple act of saying thank you. And that is a good start. But how does it feel to let that energy through? How does it feel to integrate that energy into your being? And that's truly receiving on a deeper cellular level. It will take practice if you're not used to it. So don't give up because it seems too hard. I invite you to play with it, to experiment. You've got 3 months until the next Mercury retrograde. So plenty of time to experiment with that idea. Thank you for being a part of this. I have enjoyed your company over the last few weeks. If you haven't already sent me a note, let me know how you've gone, if you feel comfortable doing so. And I wish your journey to continue to be exactly what you need it to be. Hope to see you again soon.